Hi there, this is Save with Crypto. Okay, so you probably saw the other day that I signed up to be a merchant with UTRUST. So basically, I, as a merchant, I would be able to take payments by crypto, and they sent me a link to say it's all good. Sign up here, and it took me to this page here, this merchants.utrust.com, and it was literally very, very easy just to sort of enter the information like your company name, your company address, that kind of thing, and then I just created an invoice, and it took like a few seconds, and you can see that here. So what you're able to do is send that link to your client. You can even export it as a PDF and send the PDF, that kind of thing. So what they get is they get an email that looks like this. And then at the bottom of the email, you've got a button that just says pay invoice. And then this takes you to this page here. How neat is this? So you can pay by Bitcoin, Ethereum, eGold, UTRUST, Tether, or Dash. So say, for example, you wanted to pay by Bitcoin. You click that. And then you can either scan the QR code or you could copy the address manually. How neat is this? It's really cool. Now, yesterday in the comments, somebody asked if it was worth buying some UTRUST, UTK is the ticker. And yeah, to be honest, it's probably not a bad call, actually, because I can see this getting used. I mean, I think I'm going to probably use this. I mean, I do have a few clients who like to pay by Bitcoin, usually. And it's a bit awkward because what I do is I send out an address and say, can you give me, $300 worth of Bitcoin? And the way it works with UTRUST is, they get a quote that's valid for 15 minutes. And so that value is locked in for 15 minutes. So it just makes it a lot neater, really, because otherwise I just get like a random amount of Bitcoin when they pay me. So I think I'm going to start using that. It's very, very neat. And, looking at UTK now, it's actually, from its all-time high, it's down, 65%. So it could quite easily go back there. So I don't know, might be worth getting a bit of UTK. I might do that. And if you do want to buy some UTRUST, the cheapest place to do it is SwissBorg. And I can leave a link to SwissBorg down in the description now. And if you set up a SwissBorg account, you get a free scratch card. And you can get anything from like €1 to €100 worth of SwissBorg token, CHSB, for free as well. And when you do that, I get it as well, which is nice. And if you don't do it, you don't get anything. So do check out the link in the description to SwissBorg. Now then, a lot of people have been moaning about the APRs we're getting on the farms. I honestly don't know what you're moaning at. I mean, the straight MEX one, 166%, the EGLD MEX one, 264%, EGLD Ride, 233%. Now, I think the best thing to compare this with is probably PancakeSwap and the staking of cake in the syrup pools, which is like a liquidity pool type thing. And if you look at this video by Jesse Eckel, I don't really know who he is, but he made this video on the 8th of November 2021, and he'd been using the auto cake feature, which is like an auto compounding thing in the PancakeSwap syrup pools, to create a passive income, and he was saying that he was getting something like 78% or something like that. But then he said originally it was well over 100. I'll actually put a link to his video in the top right-hand corner right now, so you can check it out anyway. And at the time of this video, it was down to 72%, which is still amazing. So if, say, like in August, September of 2021, cake was getting over 100%, and now you get 63.87 today. So that's the kind of rate of fall we're looking at. I think it's going to be something similar for our Maiar farms. So I honestly think while they're in like three figures, just make hay while the sun shines. That's what I'm doing. If you saw my video last night for the 2k to 1 million challenge, I'm talking about you making like 1% a day, which obviously that's like 365% a year, which at the moment we're not. But the point is, the assets that we're creating and holding on to are MEX, Ride, and eGold. Now, I think all of those have the potential to increase in value. And for something like eGold to increase in value by 365% in a year is very feasible. Even at the moment, people are moaning about the price of eGold, but if you compare that to the price last year, so last year it was down here at $33. And let's go to today to the price, which is only 205. And that's a 514% increase in 1 year. And obviously at the all-time high, that was a 1,561% increase. The 2k to 1 million challenge isn't ridiculous. And to make my point clear, I've put an extra tab on the spreadsheet that you can find in the description. And this is what happens if you compound 1% interest every day for 625 days. You see, it starts off like, at 2,000. And it starts off, creeps up, so even by May, we're only on 7,000. And then you get to July 2022, 16,000. And then when you get further on, say, for example, like the end of this year, with 1% a day, you would be at $65,000. And then it starts to really increase a lot, So by my birthday in 2023, it will be like 170,000 odd dollars, and then we get to October 2023 and we're over $1 million. So that's the plan. Now, I don't know this if it will all be done through the farming, but I think for the moment, we've got 3-figure APRs. I think it's well worth doing. So really, for the next person who comments about the falling APRs, I'm going to send them back to this video to check it out and realise what a lucky situation we're in right now. So I really hope you're farming like mad. I hope you enjoy my videos. So if you are, give it a like. If you're not, click dislike twice. Leave a nice comment. Make sure you subscribe, tick the notification bell, and above all, tell your friends.